Hi guys, I'm Tanya and welcome back to my channel, The Donkey Business. What have you guys asked me to watch? I just finished watching Capella on Netflix and my mind is blown. It is a movie that I did not expect would be like this. So the movie is a story about three people. One is Srinath Bhasi, second is Roshan Matthew, and third is the actress Anna. Now, what happens is that Roshan Matthew and Anna, they start talking on the phone and randomly fall in love with each other. Both of them come from relatively poor backgrounds. One is a rickshaw driver and one is a student. And the girl's father really wants her to get married to a upper middle class family, but the upper middle class family's boy is not okay with the kind of girl she is, like the background she comes from. So she's very happy about it and she goes out of her way to meet Roshan Matthew in another city. And I was like, oh, that's cute, like nowadays in a village, they're falling in love online, like, in the world of digital, like, they're falling in love through the phone and it's cute and all of that. Now, when they reach the city, the girl has reached, and suddenly Roshan Matthew stops answering his phone because there is a scene and he loses his phone and all of that. And the phone is found by Srinath Basi. Now, Srinath Basi is a negative goon character. So, Srinath meets the girl as Roshan Matthew, and now she's never seen him, right? So, she believes that he is the guy. Now, when I was watching the movie, I thought that is going to be the story, and because Srinath Basi is a goon, he's going to probably sell her away for a job, or he's going to make her meet her friends, make her into a bad person, kidnap her for money, and I was just not getting it. Also, watching Srinath Basi in a negative character like that was really cool. He had this rough look, and he had this alcoholic, taking his girlfriend's ring just to get some money kind of a character, and it was really nice to see him like that, very different from what I've seen before, and it really kind of suited him for some reason. I never expected him to be like that. It was cool. Now what happens is that Srinath Basi and the girl meet, and before they actually walk off or start having a conversation, Roshan Matthew finds the girl, and Srinath Basi kind of gets taken aback that, oh my god, what am I supposed to do now? So he leaves. Now he knows that the couple is meeting for the first time, so there could be something wrong, and so he starts following them. And Roshan Matthew, who's known as a rickshaw driver and is helping his sisters and is working really hard for money and is a lover boy and a very nice guy and perfect, turns out to fight with Srinath Basi. And at that time, you still think that, Roshan Matthew is such a nice guy and he's being so protective and blah blah blah. And Roshan Matthew and Srinath Basi get into a fight, and now obviously because Srinath Basi is the villain of the film, he wants to take revenge. He is someone who will not get slapped and be quiet about it. He will make sure that if someone slaps him, he hits back 10 times. That's his character. So he goes and he wants to look for this guy now and like hit the couple and all of that, but he knows that something is fishy between this couple because they're meeting for the first time, so it's also in his advantage. Now the couple checks into this lodge where Roshan Matthew tries to make out with a girl, but the girl is a bit shy and stuff like that. Like she wants to do it, but she's a bit shy. Cut to, he goes to buy food for the girl, and Srinath Basi is looking for this couple, and he finds them that they are in this lodge. So he's also going towards the lodge, and I was scared. I'm like, oh my god, what is happening? And I could not believe my eyes. Then comes the plot twist, which I did not believe at all. This random girl comes in the lodge and she's asking the girl who she is, and she's talking really good stuff about Roshan Matthew and all of that. And then she asks Roshan Matthew and the girl that, are you going to this city? Now I didn't get that reference, but apparently the girl got very scared and she's like, why is he taking me over there? I was supposed to go home in the evening, and she's obviously not told her parents about it, so she wants to get out of there, and she starts telling Roshan that I want to go home, and Roshan tries to attack her and molest her. That's when Srinath Basi comes in the room and protects her and drops her to the bus station. The guy who I thought is the villain was actually the protector of the girl, and the guy who I thought is the lover was actually the villain. Now, I did not get the entire reference, but obviously he was the villain, obviously trying to sell the girl, or he was like, going to get her into a business that she does not want to be in and stuff like that. But the movie had so many twists and turns that I did not expect this is going to happen. I did not expect that it's going to be a thriller lover film where, two identities. Like, Srinath Basi is a goon. he's a very bad man in the film, but he becomes the protector of the girl. And Roshan Matthews shown as such a sweetheart that he turns out to be someone who is doing really dark things, probably for money, and riding a rickshaws just so that he can pick up such girls and probably do his dark business. And I did not expect that. I thought that in the end the movie might be like, both the lovers die because the families don't accept and they give kurbani to their life and all of that, but that did not happen. And whoever's written the film is such a genius, because every half an hour I was like, what is happening and why is it like this? The movie is very well made. All the three actors have done an incredible job, especially Roshan Matthew and Srinath Basi. I think both of them were really good. I did not expect a movie like this. It's just a 2 hour movie, but it's very well written, and the plot twists are insane, and you're gonna just be into it. I highly recommend it. It's a good recommendation. I think recommend me more movies like this, which are like 2 hours to the point and a very plot twisting film. I was really not expecting this, and it's an incredibly character written film. The thing I love the most about the movie is that two very different characters do two very opposite things randomly. There is a bit of randomness in the movie, but I think that's okay because it's a film and films are random. But the way they've kind of shown it is very, very incredible, and I highly recommend it. I loved watching the film.